Hey guys, Don Davis back again. This is Try 9. Man, time has flown by so fast. So now I am again an outpatient clinic. Just like Try 8, you're in the outpatient clinic treating normal patients, or close to as normal patients as you get coming to the outpatient clinic. So, man, there's been a big difference from me from Try 8 to Try 9. Just gained a ton of confidence. I just feel like things kind of came together a little bit. Put in some work over the breaks, coming into clinic and doing some things, and that has helped immensely. So if you're a lower Try student watching this video, if you want to see patients and outpatient, you have to go work over the breaks. If you're going to work over the breaks, your clinicians are giving you new patients. You're transitioning patients from interns that are leaving your Try 9s, your Try 10s, because a lot of times from Try 9 to Try 10, you'll preceptor somewhere, so you won't be working at the Montgomery Health Clinic. So you'll be gone. So you have to transition your patients to the next group coming up. So if you put in that work, you get a ton of patients. And that's what I did. I over my breaks between 7 and 8, 8 and 9, I went into the clinics and just, I was there, I was present. I tried to pick up as many folks as I could, and it's helped because, like, the current Try 8s now, there's 5 or 6 of us 9s, but there's 16 Try 8s for my clinicians. So it's hard for them to get patients and to get their encounters. And so for me, it's been a lot easier. I'm usually seeing, 5, 6, 7 patients a day, whereas they're seeing, 3 to 4 patients a week, if that. So putting in that little extra work helps a ton. So that's my advice for the upcoming tries. Now, as far as everything else going on right now, like I said, just my confidence level has been through the roof. Of course, there's days where an adjustment doesn't go as well as you want, or the patient's not getting better, or those kinds of things. And that's the normal thing you have to imagine happening once you get into practice, in the real world, not in the kind of controlled environment of the school's health clinic, because you still have a lot of oversight. When you get out and you got that DC behind your name, it's just you. So be ready for that. But like I said, experience so far has been great. I starting to get a little scared because the reality of this is all coming close. So I graduate in August. This is what are we? We're in February of 2019. I graduate in August of 2019. So I'm on the short track to getting back to the real world again. Like I said, I was a physical therapist assistant for 20 years for a hospital system back where I'm from. So I know what it's like to be back into the real world. It's scary thinking about trying to find a job and trying to get back out there again. But I'm trying to use the resources we have at school, anything I can to put myself in a good position for my family and get out there and work. I talked about in some of the earlier videos that I look at my student loans as just another business expense, as it's the price of doing business as a doctor. So that I'm okay with, and then working as an associate for a couple of years, and that's my plan right now, is to find an associateship to work at a couple of years. And I'm looking at that just like if I was doing a residency, as an MD or DO. So a couple of years, and then I'll move on and hopefully do what I want to do. I mean, not to say that if I find an associateship I won't be able to do what I want to do, but I have a vision of how my clinic will run eventually. Whether that's a pipe dream or if that's how the real world works, we'll know soon enough. Like I said, it's August, or it'll come in August, and hopefully I have something nice lined up by then. That's the one scary part about going through chiropractic college, is the fact that unlike an MD or DO, once you get your residency over and done with, you can pretty much pick wherever you want to go. As a DC, it doesn't work quite that way. You either become part of a group practice, associate and IC, those kinds of things. There isn't, as of yet, the ability to just go to a hospital system and work as a DC, although that does feel like it's changing some. There are, here in St. Louis, there are some hospital systems that employ DCs. Things like the primary spine practitioner out of the University of Pitt is coming through, and there's going to be more opportunities. I keep hearing this phrase, it's the best time to be a chiropractor. I hope so. I mean, that's my thoughts. I hope it's going to be a great time to be a chiropractor. So, like I said, Try9 has been great so far. There's no Try10s for my clinician, so us Try9s are kind of top of the food chain at the moment as far as getting patients and seeing patients, that kind of thing. One thing I will say is, as a student, and this kind of goes back to my philosophy of learning from a long time ago, is this, that you're always a student of something. Once you stop learning, that's when things go bad. So I'm continually trying to learn, improve my craft, and improve with adjusting, improve in techniques, and mainly improve with diagnosing, because frankly, you can teach your brother Jim Bob how to adjust somebody. Might not be as skilled as somebody's been doing it for 20 years, but with a few tries, you can teach them how to get cavitations and those kinds of things. What people pay us for are our diagnostic skills. That is why we are doctors. We are diagnosticians. And thinking that we're not, and we're just here to adjust people, blah blah blah, that's not the correct way of thinking, and that's not what we want to move our profession forward. We want to be the best diagnosticians that we can, diagnose correctly, find the problems that need to be fixed, and then use the best evidence or whatever to fix that problem. So that's what I want you to urge you guys to do, is keep learning, keep being better. There's some great mentors out there to follow and to improve in those things. So always be learning. If that's the one thing that you take away from this, is be a lifelong learner. Because the people that are learning and still working on those skills into their 70s, 80s, and 90s are the ones that are mentally with it and they're still together. Still 100%. You see those doctors that are still practicing when they're 95. It's because they're lifelong learners. They haven't stopped, and they're fixated into that one spot where, I've done it for so long, I don't need to learn anymore. So anywho, like I always say, I'm going to try to make a few more videos. Like I said, I'm a short timer. I don't have much longer for my life at Logan. But this is Try9. Like I said, I still have a couple more months coming up of Try9, and I got national boards. So that's what I'm trying to cram right now. But I figured I'd sneak a video in here real quick. But hey guys, good luck. Thanks. We'll see you in the next video.